Technological University Dublin, you go beyond learning. You put theory into practice. You're led by experts with real-world experience. Here, your passions are ignited. Your potential is nurtured. You'll have an opportunity to thrive, to find your place and your people. TU Dublin, go beyond learning.
Welcome to International Project Management Day, everyone. This is our fourth time running this event. It's an annual event with students from the MSc in Project Management, where they set about producing a live event on two major topical issues. This year, we're looking at change management, which has sort of exploded in a post-COVID world. And we're also looking at a massive challenge in Ireland and internationally, and that is how we build more houses for a growing global population. And we're looking at a very innovative way of addressing the housing issue and also becoming much better at project management and doing things in a more sustainable way, which is modern methods of construction. Most of the people on the panel are students. They've volunteered for this. So by all means, ask them hard questions, but also bear in mind the payroll that we're putting into this event as well. Once again, we've produced a magazine as well, so we'll share that with people as we progress during the day. So students have all written an article in terms of with some current issue in project management, and that's from AI to team development to Prince2 to PMBOK to Agile, and they've looked at various different challenges and issues that are evolving in the project management era. We've a huge amount to cover, so without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Niall, who's going to give us a quick helicopter in terms of what they produced in terms of the magazine.
So good evening and welcome to this enlightening and thought-provoking panel discussion. Over the last few weeks, as John said, members of the MSc Project Management course in TU Dublin have come together to create a magazine on what the project manager of tomorrow looks like. I'm going to talk a bit about the magazine before handing over to Thais, who will lead you through a panel discussion. The magazine was a class effort, and we have managed to create one that provides cutting-edge project management strategies, tools, and insights for the new era. The world of project management is constantly changing and evolving in different directions, so we're happy to provide a magazine that is free of charge, easy to understand, and that will showcase how project management is adapting to new challenges and ways of working. Many of us come from different backgrounds, be it finance, business, IT, or construction. Our course is part-time via remote learning, so you could say that creating a magazine was challenging. Once given the brief, we came together and brainstormed what project management looked like from three different perspectives. Classic project management, how project management was evolving over the years, and what the future looks like. All our discussions form the subject matter of the magazine, and it's no coincidence that the launch of the magazine and this presentation today happens to fall on what is World Project Management Day 2023. We look forward to sharing our beliefs and experiences, and without further ado, I'll hand you over to Thais.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Niall, and good evening, everyone. There will be tonight two separate panel discussions with experts in the area and students from our class that have been in the industry, as mentioned by Niall, for around 10-15 years. Okay, these people have worked across construction, technology, and finance in our panel. And the first discussion that we're going to have tonight will be on the topic of change management, with some focus on the personnel and technical aspects of change management and its importance. Okay, we'll be covering topics as the difference between project and change management, how change applies to effective communication, how leaders are controlling and dealing with change management, and how companies can keep evolve, change, and build resilience as new time arises. Okay, the second panel will be discussing MMC, the modern methods of construction, which we're going to be bringing some topics related to MMC and other methods, how MMC has adjusted to technology development, what are the limitations of MMC across all the topics. We are all very excited for today's webinar and being able to launch the magazine. It gives us as students a great opportunity to meet people working in the industry, exposing ourselves, and grow professionally. So that's all for tonight for me. Thank you.
Okay, great. In terms then, guys, if we were to kick this off, in terms then of why has change management sort of catapulted onto the scene? Could anyone share some insight on that, please?
Well, maybe if I may kick off, I'll shoot the first idea there. Great to be here, by the way. My name is Isolde Kanikani. Basically, I'm coming very much from the change background, and what I've seen actually is it's not necessarily suddenly coming on the scene. It's been on the scene for many years, but I think with events like COVID, suddenly it's becoming very poignant. We actually realize that we can change very quickly. So if you imagine before COVID, there were a lot of people who weren't even using Teams as a standard setup. And then suddenly overnight, we actually realized that actually people can take on these kind of changes very quickly. But it doesn't stop there, it gets bigger. I think the where change is becoming such a poignant topic is very much around we're getting more and more change all the time. And I know this is something that's been said a lot, but if you look at 50 years ago, or if you look at 20 years ago, the amount of change that organizations are dealing with is speeding up. And so therefore also the need there for really managing this change on a level of the organization and not just on the project becomes really important.
Okay, guys, I can just see here, right, there's 0 viewers, and I see from the chat there's a technical error. We're not actually broadcasting, so we're while it started great, it's just it's ourselves. So we're still on a dry run here. Now, what we're going to have to do is let me try again. I'm going to hit go live here, and we'll see if it works. And I'll just so we'll just pause for a moment. I'll put up the video again. Okay, it's still giving an error when I hit go live. Let me just view it in LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is telling me pre-live.
Okay. Now, is everyone on the chat? I sent you all a message this afternoon, didn't I, via LinkedIn? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to collapse this, put the link in, and just set up a broadcast to automatically go live. Is that okay? So I'm just going to hit the go live. I'm going to close the studio and relaunch it on a brand new event. It'll still work. Is that okay, guys? So just have a look at your LinkedIn in 2 minutes. Okay.